Overwatch update, yippee. Let's do it. Got a bunch of shit. Wow. 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 The whole thing changed. Wow. Oh, you can hear him. Hold up. Just listen closely. Oh. You don't hear Tracer though. You can hear Doomfist scream when he... Oh. You can hear it. That's weird, I didn't even notice that. Okay, practice range. Check out these fucking absurd perks, dude. Look, I'm going into the practice range right now. It changes the game completely. Alright. So look, Ana's normal abilities, right? Also, I don't like how my gold doesn't show. It's very annoying. Give me a second. There we go. Ana's normal abilities, right? Oh, you can sleep an enemy. Wow, that's cool. She can't move. Oh, anti heals teammates and stops them from enemies from being healed. Wow, that's also cool, right? Bullets also heal and do damage to enemies and teammates. Okay, wow. Okay, now let's add the perks. So you can choose, for the minor perk, you can choose one immediately, right? Enemies from Sleep Dart are slowed for 2 seconds, which is kind of crazy. And then there's Biotic Bounce. After exploding, Biotic bounces and explodes again for 50 damage and healing. Look. It just brought them down to half HP. Now for your big perk, using Nano also casts it on Ana. That's kind of absurd. And Biotic Rifle can crit enemies. I could do headshots. That does a ridiculous... That kind of does a ridiculous amount of damage. Yeah. That's a little absurd. Now let's go for the actual absurd ones, right? Actually, no. I'm gonna try to show you the most minor ones so far. Doomfist has pretty minor ones. So, normally you're only able to punch, block. Your block regenerates punch, which makes it stronger. That's a normal weak punch. And since my ultimate charges punch, this is a normal strong punch, right? Now, here's one. 1-2, hitting an enemy with rocket punch reloads all of hand cannon's ammo. That's a minor perk. That's pretty good. It's pretty normal. It should be like a normal passive thing that Doomfist just has, but it's not. The best defense grants 25 overhealth from eliminations, and max overhealth is increased by 50, which is really good because you get overhealth on killing people now, which makes them just live longer. This one's kind of a crazy one, okay? Seismic Empowerment. Hitting 3 or more enemies with Seismic Slam empowers Rocket. And then the Power Matrix, where the block absorbs 3 bullets instead of just mitigating and making him take less damage, and it still charges his punch. It's not as good, but it's still really good if you want to just live again. But here, let me push this Tracer over in that direction, because I need her over there. Look at this. My punch is completely charged. Just from hitting 3 people. That's crazy. And then punch is completely charged if they shoot me again, and then the abilities just keep recycling and recycling and recycling and recycling. And recycling and recycling. And then I use my ultimate. And then the abilities just keep recycling and recycling and recycling. He's good. He's good now. But compared to the rest of the perks, not that good. Diva, also not that good perks. Normal abilities, has infinite bullets with her guns, you know, always, but they don't do that much damage, and they're not that great at close range, and it makes her slower when she walks. Normal shit. Mini micro missile rockets. That's a thing as well. Then there's Matrix that swallows projectiles, and there's her rocket boosters. Her ultimate makes it that she bombs people. That's it. Okay, so let's get her the perks. calm mech damage radius is increased by 50%. That's not that great. But this is pretty good, though. Because I could probably hit them from here with my mech, if I were to recall it. And then there's eject grants temporary 75 over health, which is very good in my opinion. Because say I fuck up my O or I just get lost. I have 250 health like a normal character now, and that's actually really good. Plus, the reason I don't really care about the 50 radius is because it's still kind of big. So convert 150 health to shields. Defense matrix restores shields based on 25% of its damage absorbed, which is crazy. And then there's heavy rockets, which just makes it so that the rockets are much stronger. Which looks like this. Bigger and stronger rockets. Oh, alarm. Turn it off. Which is alright, I guess. It's not that great, honestly. It's kind of mad. It doesn't make much of a difference in comparison to the micro missiles. That's what I'm saying. Divas is okay, you know. Now, here's one that's hilarious. Sombra.
In my world, there are no upgrade unlocked.
Her normal abilities. She's got what we call A, which makes it so that she throws a virus out and it does tick damage over time. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, getting her. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. And then there's Hack, which stops their abilities for a brief moment and also makes it so everywhere in their body is a critical shot by Sombra. And then there's Translocator, which teleports her and turns her invisible upon teleportation. Normal shit. Alright. Now, there's virus efficiency. It's not viral efficacy. I'm not sure that's how that's supposed to be spelled. It's weird. But I'm gonna say efficiency because it sounds better than efficacy. But virus cooldown is reduced by 3 seconds when an enemy affected by virus is eliminated. That's alright, it's whatever, it's not that great. And then there's Control Alt Escape, which is teleporting with Translocator while at critical health, initiates passive health regeneration immediately, which is really good if you're just good. If you're good at running away, you live practically forever. And I love this one. So Hack Overflow, Hack Silence duration is increased by 100%, but its range is decreased by 30%. That's alright. It's not that great. But this one's hilarious. I can just heal my teammates with the healing one. With the fucking other hack. I can just heal my teammates. It's hilarious. I love it. What the fuck?
Gotta go.
You know? She's already strong on her own. But now she's just able to help her teammates, which is really good. That's funny. It's hilarious. Alright. Now let's go for the actual game changer ones, alright? Like Torbjorn.
Tools in hand.
Turret. He places it, he's pretty simple. He could heal his turret with his hammer. That's funny, you know. He's able to kill people. He's got a secondary fire with his gun where it's just pew pew, and this is the secondary fire with shotgun kind of esque. Pretty good for, you know, close range. And he's got an overload, which gives him over health and makes him shoot faster and gives him a little bit more ammo. Alright. Now let's check this out. So, shut up, turret. Thank you. Forge hammer can restore armor health to allies, and turret repair health is also increased by 25%. That was crazy. Like, the ally thing is just funny. That's why I was like let Papa dry hump you. It's just me running around with my hammer and hitting people. That was so goofy. That's why. Because I was just healing them. I was hurting enemies and healing my teammates. Also, Bridget has armor health, and she's Torbjorn's daughter, which is why I was saying that Enable was Bridget. So, yeah, this bitch. That's my daughter. If I'm playing this guy, and that heals her normally, but right now I'm doing damage to an enemy.
needs a fist when you have a hammer.
Alright, but back to what I was saying. Yeah, activating overload fully refills rivet guns ammo, which is not bad, but it's not great. I honestly prefer this one more. It's because it's, for one, it's kind of funny and the gimmick is hilarious. Alright, and the next one. Deploy turret throw range is now increased by 50%, which is absurd. It's just fast. You can throw it literally anywhere now, pretty much. And and it can attach to walls and ceilings. Look at this.
Turret in position.
That's so stupid. It used to only be able to attach to floors, right?
Yeah.
But you can attach it to walls and ceilings. You're not safe. If you don't know where the turret's at, you're not okay. It's like, oh, it's up there. And everybody's confused. It's like, where the fuck is it at? And then they see the line. It's like, why is it on the wall? You know, it's dumb as fuck. But look, let me just go to Torbjorn's other abilities real quick, just so I can show you. The other one's more absurd than this one. Alright. So, here we are. Got it. Let me show you what Torbjorn's turret does now. So now it can't stick to walls and you can't throw it out that far. Not that good. But once you hit overload, he shoots rockets. The turret shoots rockets for a brief moment, and it gives it more health. So if your turret's about to die, but you want to say a little fuck you before anything else, then just do it real quick. Why not? So yeah, Torbjorn, that's a game changer. That's crazy. You know, it's absurd. Now, here's another one. Zenyatta.
Amid discord.
Xander should be happy that Zenyatta is actually really strong now. So, Snap Kick's knockback is increased by 30%. This is what it looks like normally, right? Try to remember this. Alright, it reaches 10 meters. That's pretty good. Let me kill her now. Now. She flies more and she reaches another half meter. Like, that's crazy. It just makes Bop ability just better in every way. It's just, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. It makes them fly away, practically.
Oh.
Alright, next perk. Secondary fire charges 20% faster and can store 1 extra orb of destruction, which is crazy. It's not that great, but it's crazy. And Zenyatta heal orb targets... Sorry. Zenyatta heals orb. I hate the... That's so fucking... I hate the way that's written. Zenyatta's heal orb of Harmony targets for 20% of his damage dealt to Discord orb targets. Which, in short, if I have this on, I heal more. I heal them as I attack people that have my Discord orb on them. Which, if you don't know what Discord orb does, makes it so that they take damage. Like a lot more damage.
Okay.
Which is really good because imagine I'm just healing my teammates by dealing damage. That's very good. That's actually a game changer, you know? It used to just suck horrendously. Alright, here's one that changed Moira, but not that much. Can make her duration of vanish 5.5 seconds longer, which is fast, which is not that fast, which is a lot. And fade height is, or you could choose to make her fucking jump from it really high. I like the jump from it more because it's just you get high ground very fast. And the other one is bionic orb healing. What? Oh my god! English? Basically, I fucking hate how this shit's written. But yeah, its first 50 healing is instant. There we go. And contamination is one where it's just the opposite, but for enemies, it makes it so that they take less. They still take damage, but they get healed less as they take damage. So that's it without, that's without the contamination. Sorry, I didn't fucking even heal them at all. But here's the heal orb one. It heals them instantly. It's really good. The first healing is like immediate. It's just a little burst of healing for all the allies that are around you, and it still heals as it survives, which is still very good. So if your teammates are low and you're just fucking throw that shit out, they won't die. Alright, here's a crazy one.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Upgrade unlocked.
Helix rockets reload 15 ammo if a damage an enemy. You can imagine what that does. You can imagine just how that looks. I don't really need to get it to show you what it looks like, you know. But here's one that's kind of crazy, which is being able to heal your allies while they're at critical, like 100 times more than the normal version of it. So they're critical right now, and they get healed a fuck ton, and they just won't stay critical if they're around it. Practically, that's what makes it really good. All right, and the other one is agility training, where it just makes him faster by 20%, and he can reload while he's running. Or stim pack, where a battlefield can be used as a stim pack, increasing attack speed and reload speed by 30%. But you're still unhealable, which is okay, but it's not that great in my opinion. I prefer this. I prefer the speed and being able to reload while running, because this just grants you abilities to get the fuck out of there immediately, you know? Like, I'm just running away while healing. That's really good. Or running away while reloading. I could just turn back around and just go with it, you know?
Get out of my face.
It's just good. Not a massive game changer, but a game changer, kind of. Now here's an absurd one. This is just hilarious. You can't even deny me this is hilarious. Alright, so normally you're able to just throw a bomb and it does a little bit of damage to you, but you're able to boost yourself a little bit, right? Now, it doesn't do any damage to you, and the knockback is 25% more. Or you could choose the other one where it makes it so that when you're in your ultimate, it gives you an extra 300 health. Temporary health. But it's not that worth it. Honestly, I would prefer the smart bomb if I were anybody. You just fly and you don't take damage from using it. You don't have to worry about killing yourself ever with it, you know? Now the next one, this one's absurd. These both are absurd. Self-repair, which is an old ability Bastion used to have, which everybody complained about. This motherfucker was able to heal himself. He's able to heal himself now. Again. So, but the other one is crazy, because normally this is just a minigun, right? Which is really strong. You know, it's L1, takes it, it turns into a little minigun, just driving around, right?
Yeah.
Now, let's equip the perk and wait for that cooldown to come back. Now, instead of a minigun, he gets back his old Overwatch 1 ultimate. Which is a literal fucking cannon. And that one's more absurd than the minigun. Because it has splash damage. You can't miss with it. You're killing them. You know?
Okay.
Now there's Cassidy.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
Why is my Jade not showing? I'm sorry, it bothers me. It's genuine ick. There we go.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
So normally, Cassidy pew 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 pew, right? Big damage. Wow. The fan attack makes it so it's really good. You know, you can shoot out all those bullets very fast. He's got a stun grenade that slows them and does a decent amount of damage on enemies. You know, whatever. His roll reloads his weapon. Alright, cool. Good shit. Good shit. Now let's go to his perks. First perk option you get is Quick Draw, which is fan the hammer shots are actually individually controlled, so you have to spam L2, which sounds whack. But now they can do 50% more damage than your normal fucking bullets, and again, you can kind of aim it at this point. And then there's past noon where if you use your ultimate but it's not actually used, you get 30% of its charge back.
Oh.
But honestly, if you want like to be able to just do shit all the time, then just get the fan one. 'Cause look at that, it's absurd. If you just know how to spam too, you just get it back. You'll get like back your old spam. I love it. Now his next one. He can either throw 2 extra flashbangs that travel further, but they're okay. But you know, but they only deal 30%. They deal 30% less damage than the normal one. Obviously, it's no shit, right? But if you're throwing 2 of them, and they travel further. Or gunslinging, where critical hits. Here, look. Oh no, I'm not hitting headshots. I hit 1 headshot. Nothing happens, right? Now. Wait, what the fuck? Did I not get it? Wait, did I get... Hello? It's not working. What the fuck? Hold up.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
Upgrade unlocked.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so... I use... Alright. Oh no, I'm missing my shots. I use my roll to reload quickly. Every headshot resets my roll. Like, reduces my roll's fucking shit by like 2 seconds. Which makes it absurd. Because if you're just good at hitting things, you get your shit back all the time and you never have to reload. That's crazy. I love it. Makes them fast, it makes them mobile. Now, let's go to... Mercy's actually a big game changer as well.
Don't fail me. I'll be right behind you.
So first perk. Allows us so that Mercy receives 15 health per second while her staff is healing people, which is really good, honestly. And Guardian Angel's range is increased by 30%, which is also really good. So you can basically fly is very far away. It's really far away, you know. So you can imagine how the first one works, but
Vengeance never dies.
look at how much further I can fucking heal my teammates from while my ultimate's active.
Someone needs a savior.
They're not shitting. They're not gonna shoot at me, bro. Who are they shitting?
By your side.
They're not shooting at me, bro. Alright, next one. Secondary fire links to a second ally, which, if you don't know what secondary fire is, it's a damage boost. But healing doesn't link to a second ally. Only the damage boost does. But it's pretty good because if you're in a room with your teammates and there's a person or multiple people there, you can just damage boost 2 people at once instead of 1 person. It's pretty good, you know. But her other one, in my opinion, her other ability is even crazier than that.
Don't fail me.
I personally like the opposing picks from this more. So I prefer the 15 health per second, and this one I'm about to show you. It's called Flash Heal. So your teammates are low, and you don't really have a reason to use res. Your res is useless. So now you have a completely new ability called Flash Heal, which heals them for like a fuck ton of health and gives them all their health back, practically. But it uses your res duration. means you can't res for another 15 seconds because of it.
Feeling better yet? Repairing the damage.
But it's worth it in my opinion, because you can't always res. And you still have the ability to res. You could just choose between resing or giving a fuck ton of healing to one person. You know? And in your ultimate, I'm pretty sure it gives out to both parties. It does. It gives out to both of them in your ultimate. So let me just wait for that again. Okay, never mind. That's not gonna do it. Let me grab my ult over here. Let me just see if it works the way I think it does right now. I'm gonna wait for that guy to die too, and I'll wait for them to take a little more damage, so I can confirm my theory right now. Oh, here we go.
Vengeance never
So,
dies.
no, it only works on one person, but it's still really good in my opinion. Alright. Now, Weaver is capable of defending himself now with one of his perks by a lot more.
Upgrade unlocked.
So, cleansing grasp. Left grip used to be able to is able to like now like just remove negative effects. You can imagine what that looks like. It's whatever, right? So I picked the other one. Where I die, I am capable of healing my teammates by dropping a little health pack for them that only my teammates can pick up. I'm constantly being healed though because I have a the passive also makes it so that it like heals me a lot, you know. Let me just see if I can show you real quick. I'm about to die to this rocket bot. Boom, I die and it heals my teammate, you see? Boom, for like a normal 200 health pack. That's pretty good. Alright, now the next perk is Super Bloom. Thorns detonate for 30 extra damage when enough stick for 1.5 seconds. That's really good. And then Rejuvenating Dash adds 20 healing to your next healing blossom, which is within 3 seconds, which is, it's okay, but it's not that good, honestly. The Super Bloom is just much better, because it blows them up for a little bit. Like, your damage just does more. It gives you more of a reason to actually shoot at people. Look at Bridget. Blown up, blows up every time it happens. Here, let me put it on a tank. There's an example. Assuming I don't hit any body shots, to see how long it takes to kill a risk. Blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up. That was one full ammo round, practically. One full clip of my fucking hand. Now let's go with headshots. Blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up. I have 20 bullets left. It's amazing. It's very good. His damage is just so much better with him. Perks practically changed the game. You see what I mean now?
Yeah.
I love it. That's what Junker Queen is. Practically overpowered. Oh! I don't really care about Junker Queen, honestly. It's just very stronger, honestly. There's not much to show about it. Let me show you Orisa.
Upgrade unlocked.
So, Fortify briefly grants an additional 100 over health when active. That's pretty good, you know, it's whatever. You can imagine what that looks like, but it's only briefly, so it doesn't last the entire time the overall health is there, you know? But there's also a Heat Dissipator, where primary fire critical hits refund heat, which is honestly the best one. So here's without my critical hits and my heat's charging, it goes up. You know, oh no, I overheat. And I can't shoot while it's overheating. But headshots, I just don't overheat. Look, boom, overheating, not overheating. Not overheating. Not overheating. I could just sit here. Now this one's the one that's crazy. I love it so much. So instead of your little javelin spear, so let me show you what javelin, so the javelin spin, sorry, not spear. This. Instead of that, you can choose to have shield, which is one of Orisa's old abilities, and I love it. I love that it's there. And then there's charge javelin, which if you hold it, it's increasing knockback and pierces enemies at full power. So it's cool, right? That's normal javelin, but here's what charge javelin looks like. See? I can hit more than one person with it. It's really good. And its knockback is more, and it's just good. But let's go with the shield one real quick, because, oh my god, I don't know if you've seen Orisa's old shield. I loved it. It made her so good, honestly. And shield. I miss the shield so much. It'll be back in 5 seconds. Don't worry. It did have a time limit of how long it's allowed to exist, but it's okay because honestly, while it was up, you'd practically have it back immediately after it's been used again. I love it. I love her old shield. And then there's Ramatra. I used him, actually, earlier. Okay, normal abilities. Whatever, he shoots his little pebbles out. He has his little field that slows people down, and anybody in the air gets plummeted to the floor. Puts up a shield for a little bit. You can decide where to put it. And he can go into Nemesis form, and his punches go through shields, and he gets a lot more health, and he's a little faster. Alright, those are his normal abilities. Now it's at the perks. This is really good. So you can either just make it so that the shield lasts for longer, which honestly it's whatever. I don't really like it that much. Or periodically releases more bullets. Boom! You see that little surge of bullets that comes out of nowhere? Pew, pew, pew. That's so cool. Pew, pew, pew. That helps a lot when people are near you, because it just annihilates practically. It just does so much more damage. It's great. I love it. All right, now the other one where it's just where his field makes it so that he heals himself a little bit. That wasn't that great, honestly. He heals himself for 50. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but honestly, you see that ability more for like using it on enemies and not on teammates, on yourself, right? And you can't even heal your teammates with it, which is what sucks in my opinion. I like the Vengeful Vortex one where here's me without doing anything, and it's just it happens, right? Whatever. The thing spawns. But honestly, actually, hold up. I think if it lands, it still does the explosion. Yeah, it does. So it does a 50 damage explosion on landing, which is very good for just damage dealing in general. But what I love about it is you can trigger it mid-air. You can make it plummet to the floor. So say you're about to overshot where you want it to be, you can choose for it to just plummet the minute you press the button again. So look. See?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, huh?
Yeah.
That's a game changer for Ramatra. It's really good. Oh my god, Winston's is amazing. Normal abilities, it's got a little taser that can shoot through shields. It does a decent amount of damage. He has a leap that throws him up. It's pretty cool. His secondary fire shoots a little Tesla gun. It does a decent amount of damage. It's good for poking.
I call that guerrilla warfare.
You know, it's okay. And then he has a shield, which is a big bubble, which doesn't heal, sorry, which protects you. It's cool. You can put enemies in it and they just don't do any damage to people outside. Now let's look at this. There's this one, well, the first one where it's like Tesla cannon deals 30% more damage to deployable objects. So Torbjorn's shit is dead, and Symmetra's turrets are dead, basically if they get shot by it. And there's heavy landing, where during primal range, jump packs damage and area increase up to 75% while airborne. which is good. It's really cool. I like it. It just makes it so you do more damage in your primal range, right?
Oh.
And then there's this one, where chain lightning, where if you were to just shoot people with this, it hits the next person. It just chains. You can imagine what that looks like. But then there's revitalizing barrier, where you can heal your teammates inside of the bubble. There's basically a little sprinkler in there that heals your teammates. It's so cool. So let me heal this guy over here real quick. Boom. See that? That's so cool. Alright. Oh my god, I didn't even get to fully try Malga. So Malga's is actually kind of ridiculous. Overrun reloads up to 150 ammo while running. So basically while you're running, you saw the run I did earlier, it refills my ammo like while I run, you know. Which is pretty good. But the other one is really good, with a 2 hearts one. While active, while on objective, Malga counts as 2 heroes and regenerates 20 health per second. Which is really good. Normally, on normal stuff. On normal games right now. You can't really see it here, but it's really good on normal games. There's Firewalker, where if I run into people with my run, it makes it so that they get caught on fire. There's this other one, which is, this one's absurd, okay. Critical hits grant Malga 2 temporary overhealth and cardiac on cardiac overdrives next use, which is where if I were to roar and it makes me heal, practically. So, let me just get over there real quick. Here's all the headshots I'm getting. And boom, I'm at 100 right now. And I'm taking a bit of damage. But I'm trying to keep the thing up right here. And now I practically get so much more health with my next ability, simply just because I roared. So I'm at 100 right now. Let's see how much. Let me see how much I get. Actually, a lot. I didn't mean to press L1. I don't know why I did that. I'm waiting for my health to just be a little lower. Alright, and yeah, that's very good. I got 100 extra health on my roar, which is really good, you know. It's absurd. But yeah, characters change completely, practically. It's really good. It makes them funner. Maze is also kind of funny.
Come on, Snowball.
This is the last one I'm gonna show you. I'm sorry, I know I'm bothering you a little bit, but so the normal primary fire range reaches around here, right where I'm at right now. So let's actually try it from a genuine distance, maybe 10 meters, right? And if I'm away from like the maybe, it looks like more like 15 meters, yeah. It reaches barely under 15 meters, or no, actually, yeah, perfect 10 meters. You know, hooray. Now, but when we do the chilling reach, it makes it 30% more, and the other one just makes it so that our wall lasts longer. It's okay. It's not that good, but I reach from over here instead of from there. My reach is just more. It's good. I'm able to hit people from far.
Well, you know.
Now, secondary fire hits slow enemies by 15% for 1.5 seconds, stacking up to 30%. So I can slow them once. First slow makes it so they're slow by 15%. Second slow, makes them just really slow, you know.
Yeah.
Or I could use my little ice cube, which heals me over time and does damage to them over time if they are near me.
Wow, I'm actually on fire.
Which is crazy. It does damage to them, so people can't swarm you anymore like they used to as May. if you have that ability available, you know.
Uh-huh.
People used to just hide around, like people used to just like camp May while she was inside of her little ice cube and just kill her as soon as she came out. Now it forces people to back away because it does damage, which is why it's funny. I like it. Hanzo's abilities are something to laugh at. It's not that good, honestly. I wish they gave Hanzo more. Except for his scatter arrows. This was a good idea. Also the other one makes it so that like his sonic arrow, which is the one that makes it so you can see people through walls when you shoot at it. It's good, but it hacks health packs if you shoot at a health pack, which is cool. You know, it's not that good, but it's okay. But the other one, where your storm arrows, which would just make it so that your arrows would shoot faster and more, actually has less arrows in it, but every time it hits the floor, it scatters off into 3 separate arrows. Or even a wall, honestly. See? And it bounces continuously. It just doesn't stop bouncing. So if people are in a room, they're in danger because you could just... They're gonna get hit. There's no way they're not getting hit from that, you know?
Yeah.
Especially if you're just shooting down inside of a narrow hallway, practically. Or if you shoot at the ceiling, it probably works even better, honestly. Which would just look like... that. It's funny. It's good. Next perk. Makes it so that your wall climb resets your lunge. If you've done it with the lunges, that's when he does this. Which is alright. It's pretty good. It's not that bad. But it's not amazing. It's not that good at all, honestly. But the other one is pretty good. After hitting an enemy with primary fire, you gain 25% attack speed for 1 second. So, boom. And then, pow. It's just...
My arrows fly through. I'm on fire.
Your arrows charge faster, which is alright.
Double kill.
You know? This is what normal charge looks like. And after I hit someone, yeah, fast charge.
Double kill. Triple kill.
I will beg forgiveness later. A testament to my
Double
skill.
Double kill.
It's alright, you know, his perks are alright. The addition to his perks are alright. They're not amazing, but they're not bad either.
For me, one after another.
But
Unerring precision.
Double. Triple kill.
They crumble like ash before me.
I think his storm arrow one is better than anything else you could have. Rest of the abilities are pretty okay. Yari's is pretty funny, where she just catches people on fire with her pop thing. Or you can... Well, the first one, it's Captive Sun, lasts longer and you're able to run... You're able to fly around for a bit faster. Her ultimate, basically. It's just okay, it's not that great. But I like the pylon one more because it builds instantly and it's able to heal your teammates a lot faster. And then there's Sunburn, where that catches people on fire now, which is pretty good because people try to get close to Yari a lot to kill her. So that's just another get off of me tool. But I like the other one more, what she has, where it's... She gets 25% more on her healing ray, and every time she does more damage, or every time she does damage, it charges her healing. So yeah, every time she does damage, it charges her healing. That's why it's good. See, there you go. 125, some more. It just heals a lot now. It's good. And the pylon just exists for longer, which is also just good. Ah, there's so much to show you. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry about that. I know it's a little boring, huh? What's up? You're a little muffled. What?
You can keep going.
I can keep going.
Yeah.
I feel a little bad if I do that.
Huh?
I feel a little bad if I do though. I feel like you don't care slightly. Like you don't care?
Interesting to hear.
What's up?
It's interesting to hear.
Fair enough. Alright. It's cool. Just wanted to show you. It's pretty cool. I like it.